everybody, it is Margaret and welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. And in this video I'm going to be sharing some of the more unusual items that I picked up and sold over the years. I thought it might be fun to take a look back at some of the stranger things that have sold in my stores, and I thought I would ask you guys as well, what is something that you picked up that was maybe a bit odd or strange that ended up selling in your eBay store, Etsy store, maybe even somewhere else? I would love to know, just for some fun, need a little pick-me-up, so leave a comment down below and let us know some of the more unusual things you might have picked up. So, before I jump into it, these are items that either I picked up and when I picked it up was like a challenge to myself, like I wonder if I could sell this, or some gut instinct inside me was like, I really think I should buy this. I think this is a really good idea. Sometimes it worked out that way and I sold it for a really good profit. Sometimes not so much. But sometimes you just have to listen to your gut. Well, usually always listen to that gut, and why not, right? That's why we do what we do, taking those chances and picking up things that can make us some extra money. So I am live. Let's see if I can get the chat going over here. Oh, nobody's in the chat yet. That's fine. Leaving me hanging. It's cool. Okay, so I'm doing this kind of like funsy stuff, so I'm not showing you guys what the sold price is. And some of these, again, some of these sold on eBay, so I'll let you know, because after a certain amount of time they roll off eBay, you know. So let me see where we are over here. Okay, so I'll let you know what it sold for if it was not on Etsy, as it shows like it is. Okay, so this brooch sold, and you know, it's one of those things that's like, really? This is kind of strange. The weird thing about it was, one, it had this weird little nose, and then these eyeballs that dangled that were, I don't know. I just thought it was weird and funky and was like, somebody's going to just love this. So I picked it up, and it sold. It sold on eBay for 10 bucks. So, oh, I meant to make a guess. Darn it. I'm already breaking the rules. Take a guess. What do you think this one sold for? And then I was going to do the big reveal. Like, it sold for, let's see if I can do it. No, I can't, apparently. How did I do this? I practiced. I really did. I practiced and everything, and here I am. Can't do it. There it is. 10 bucks. So, yeah, it sold for 10 bucks on eBay. And, yeah, so even though it's not a huge amount, it sold, right? This is good. It sold. All right, next up is this item. This one actually sold not too long ago on eBay. And you might be asking yourself, what is this? It is a piece of amber. I bought like a little metal, it like has the drawers in the little tools, you know, like, I don't know how many they had, like 8 or 12 little drawers. And it was full of like beads and, it sounds weird, bone and ivory beads and little chips of amber and stuff. And so this was in there. And I was like, I'm going to try to sell this hunk of crusty looking amber. And so sure enough, I did. Any guesses? I know there's people there, but I don't know. Maybe I have the wrong chat up. Hang on. Let me go check. Oh my gosh, there you are. You are here. Okay. I was like, this is so weird. There's like nobody there. It's like ghost town. Speaking of that, before I do the big reveal, one of the things, I'm going to link a video up here. A while back, I did this video about selling haunted items, and I told a couple stories, like spooky stories about selling haunted items. So that's something else like that we could talk about. I know some of you guys are like, get that thing out of your house, you know, with some of the things I brought home. So I'm going to link that up there, and leave a comment. That's another thing too. Like, leave a comment if you've ever picked something up that you were like, I think this thing has got, this is a little spooky. A while back there was a big debate about like, this is all hogwash, and so, oh yeah, anyway. So it's all in good fun. All right, so they're there. Look, the chat suddenly appeared, right? Okay, I'm not going nuts. Why does she not see us? Okay, let me go back in the chat. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Testing. Okay, I don't know what was going on. That's why we'll just chalk it up to the, I don't have anything spooky hanging around, or I would blame it on something spooky. Okay, so this hunk of amber sold on eBay. Let me double check my price. Yeah, this hunk of amber, any guesses? This was recent. Sold for $14.99. Can you believe it? Well, if you know Amber, you probably can. So, hello. All right. So again, some of you guys are live. Right in there. What's something weird, like an unusual item that you were like, I think this might sell. Like picked up and we're trying to sell. Dry mouth. Sorry. Okay. So next up, I have this. Okay, some of them are not super unusual, but some of them are just a little inappropriate. So this is an old fart mug. Especially now, this is kind of timely. Sorry, guys. But the nurse is like, no, I don't think so. I don't know. She's smiling, so who knows. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I almost picked up a Charlie McCarthy ventriloquist doll at a vintage store. Yes, I saw a Charlie McCarthy, and there was another one at a garage sale, and I didn't get them. And that was exactly why, because I was so freaked out by them. I think I may have taken a picture and shared them on somewhere. So, but I'm trying to remember where. Maybe on Instagram. I'll have to go back and look. Okay, so old fart mug sold. This is one of those like, do I really want to spend like 25 cents or 50 cents to see if I can sell this mug? I'm glad I did because it sold for, ready? $17.99, you guys. So inappropriate apparently can sell. So hello. Okay, so let's hide it again and see what's next. So next up, again, this is a mug. Remember when it seemed like a really weird concept that you would have like a TV personality or like pro wrestler in politics? Remember that was like a really weird thing, kind of cool, funky, weird. But yeah, anyway, so this is when Jesse Ventura was governor of Minnesota. So there's this mug, this Jesse Ventura mug. My governor beat up your governor. But it did sell. This was another one that was like, I'm in Texas, really? I mean, I know I sell outside of Texas, but sometimes you get in that bubble where you see things you're like, I don't know, will it sell? I don't know why I keep looking at this. The answer's not on that page, Margaret. The mug sold for, ready? Howdy Doody Puppet was at my thrift. They wanted $199. No thanks. That's nuts. Was it the original? If not, then. Okay, here we go. Jesse Ventura mug, $18.99. Now this one, I couldn't find it in my spreadsheets anywhere, which is really strange because I usually keep really good records. So I questioned the sold on this one. So this one may or may not have sold for this price because it sold on eBay. The ones that are on Etsy, the price is what the price is. So, but still, it sold. So, hey. All right, next, let's move it back. Boom. The next one that sold, okay. So a while back, I picked up this big lot full of wrapping paper, and these were in there, okay? They are basically paper bags. I was like, I'm gonna sell these paper bags. They're luminaries, so they're these basically foil paper bags that you would like pop open, you know, and put like a candle inside. So I paid next to nothing because it was in the lot. But guess, I mean, this sold on Etsy. Guess how much this sold for? So there were 12 of them. So 12 of these paper bags sold for, you ready? All right, 12 paper bags sold for, drum roll please. I can't make this up. Well, I could, but then I'd be a liar. Sold for $19.99. Okay, these sold on Etsy, 12 paper bags, $19.99. Yeah. The fart mug could easily sell in sets of 6 to anyone really. Okay. They're really cool, right? But I'm just like, really? Paper bags? Hey, I was like, I'm going to try to sell this. And there you go. It's sold. Okay. Let me just let this one sink in for you. Okay, especially my doll lover friends. This guy's name is Larry the Leprechaun. And I have a story about Larry. One, he belonged to my grandmother. She had a ton of dolls, doll collection. Larry, when I listed him, I'd had some people message me like for more information, which I thought was really weird. So after I sold Larry, I got a message, repeated messages, I should say, from a person who wanted Larry so bad that they wanted me to give them the address and name of the person who purchased him from me. They were so adamant that they were like, I have to have this Larry the Leprechaun. I have to have it. You must give me the email or the address and the name of the person who bought it. I was just like, this is really strange. First of all, this doll is a bit strange. And then that somebody is so, it was over the top. So anyway, Larry the Leprechaun sold. Jeff says, looks like Chris. I think I had a nightmare about it when I was 12. Yeah, Larry sold. There he is in all his glory. He's coming for you. Larry the Lucky Leprechaun. Here we go. He sold for $29.99. So there you have it. All right. Larry the Leprechaun. All right. Next up, I probably could have gotten more for him now. If I'd have known then, because this was really early when I first started selling, I could have asked for more. Especially when I started getting messages about him. You know, I probably should have like bumped that price up. But now, it's, no, it does not. I'm trying to cover like, okay, maybe the eyes. Is it the eyes? Is it the mouth? Maybe it's the mouth, but not the chin hairs. Okay, maybe it's the, no. Okay, next up, the Juggalosaurus. I got this at a garage sale. I think it's either a church garage sale or just like a regular garage sale. And basically, did I get it? Where did I get this thing? I can't remember. Okay, so basically these are like little beanbag dinosaurs, and they all fit into this canister. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell these juggling dinosaurs, right? So it's maybe not super unusual, but I don't know. I thought it was a bit strange. Like, okay, let's do this. All right, guess how much the juggling dinosaur sold for? I was impressed. Okay, so these sold on Etsy for $32.99, you guys. Yep. Juggling dinosaurs, learn to juggle kit, right? Why not? All right, next up, here we go. So this is another one. This is one of those where you're out and you're like, oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know that I'm really going to make very much money on it, but I really want to pick it up. So I did. So I was like, it's right, you know, like the pet rock thing, the whole pet rock thing. All right, pet rocks sold on Etsy for, ready for it? $14.99. So I think pretty good. I think what did I buy this for? Was it 50 cents or $1? It wasn't very much. I'm not sure I even marked it on this one. Let me look. Oh yeah, bought it for 50 cents. So that's a pretty good return on a 50-cent investment for a rock concert. Pardon me. You could have contacted your buyer of Larry and told him someone was desperately looking for him. Yeah, right? He could have flipped it if he had wanted to. That's true. That's true. I think because I was such a new seller, it really threw me for a loop that I hadn't really encountered a whole lot of strange buyers at that point. And so I kind of freaked out, like, that somebody was being that intense about it. Yeah. Okay, so speaking of this, I did make some notes to myself. If you're looking for things to try to sell for free, I did a video a while back called Trash to Cash. I did 2 of them actually, but I'm going to pop one of the links up here after the show for one of my Trash to Cash, like things you can find that you would generally, or rather things you would generally throw away that you might be able to flip for a profit, because this is a rock, you know, it's some painted rocks. Okay, next we've got, first of all, there's no smell-o-vision on this listing, but I did put that this thing smelled as musty as it looks because, yeah, so wives are for loving, and if you've got young children, you may want to avert their eyes. This is a calendar, 1966 Wives Are for Loving calendar. I beat my bongos while you rest on, I can't read it, or I'm going to just, yeah, anyway. So these wives need some loving, I think. Anyway, this was actually in a lot of stuff a friend of mine gave me that she got from, her dad was helping clean out somebody's house, and she found like all these old Playboys, and this calendar was in there, and oh, they smelled like they had been sitting in water and musty, and I was like, I can sell it, right? So yeah, so Wives Are for Loving sold for $14.99. So even though it's stanky and stanky, it's still sold. I'm trying to get back to the first picture. Sorry, y'all. There, okay. Not that the first one's that much better. $14.99. I don't know. Maybe I could have gotten more for it, but it really did smell bad. So whoever got it, maybe they were going to laminate it or something because it was pretty stinky. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to hide. There we go. Hide it again. Okay. I talked to you guys about that already. Okay, next. Oh, okay, so this was a free item. So I have another video that I'm going to link that of places you can find like free stuff to sell. So I did some that were like trash to cash, things you would normally throw away, but where to find free stuff that you can resell. I'll link that video up after this one is over. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and their husbands are beholding something ugly. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Gail says, my daughter couldn't believe what a wife should do in Emily Post. Oh my, yeah, no. Times they are changing. All right, Leprechaun lovers, we've got another one. This was also in my grandmother's collection, and this is another Leprechaun doll, and he was even creepier, I felt, you know, because, I don't know, something, maybe it was the crazy red nose. I don't even know. Maybe it was the peeling face or the giant, I don't know. He's like a clown / leprechaun all rolled into one. Why did you buy this guy? Right? That's what I want to ask my grandmother. Why did you buy? And his name is Jay. So, all right. Any guesses of what this leprechaun? I don't think he's got a name. Oh yeah, Jay. I just said it. Okay, let's see what Jay sold for. Ready? $17.99. Yep. This little fella sold for $17.99. Again, I didn't have to pay anything for him. He was in my grandmother's collection. So I guess leprechauns sell. If you see any leprechaun stuff out there, I'm guessing there are people that collect leprechaun stuff. I don't see it that much though, now that I think of it. So probably I would. All right, this thing is like one of those, like, at the time I picked it up and was like, this is a good idea. I think I'm going to pick this up to sell. And, oh my gosh, so it's like this footed teapot thing, but it's not a teapot. It's a music box, right? It's a music box on the inside. And then not till I got it home did I realize that the butterfly was broken. And for some reason I decided I was going to try to sell it anyway. But I did, and it sold for, hang on, let me get down there. This one sold for, now this was one that sold on eBay as well, so I'm not sure about this sold price because I don't think, I must have really been optimistic this day because I listed it for $32.99. And again, I can't remember, I can't find it. I usually do really well with my bookkeeping, but I couldn't find it in any of my bookkeeping stuff. But it sold. So, yeah. I don't think it sold for $32.99 though. Your grandmother has good. She really did. Yeah, she was amazing. She had style. Show. Yep. Hello everybody. Okay. Oh, before I forget, go over there and hit that thumbs up button. Help the old Texas Gal Treasures channel. All right. So this, I was at an estate sale and I came across this. It's like these two bells with a feather like handle, but then like one side's a bell and then the other side's a lighter. Okay, so it was really bizarre, right? So you got a lighter, and then if you're like, I need to like ring this bell too, let everybody know I'm lighting my cigarette, or I think I remember telling the story, or you got kids that you're worried are going to start stealing your smokes. And so this way, this is the only lighter in the house. So if your kids steal one of your smokes and they're trying to light the cigarette, then you hear it because they pick up the bell to light the smoke, or else they have to be like a contortionist to try to get this thing to light, you know, without ringing the bell. So maybe it's like an alarm system to keep your kids off tobacco. Or it's something totally else. Of course, that could be possible. So this one sold. It sold on eBay, and this one sold. Guesses? Here we go. Dun dun dun. Oh, it says $46.99. That's what I listed it for. It did not sell for that. It sold for $15. I probably could have gotten more, but I think after a while I was just like, I should just probably sell it while I can. Yep. Hello. All right, next, got a couple more for you. Let me pop this back down. There we go. Couple more. All right, I remember very vividly buying this bottle. I got it because the label was so unusual, and I don't normally sell empty, like just bottles, you know, but I had a feeling that this was really old. Let's see. So there was, I can't remember exactly how it was, but it was during Prohibition or pre-Prohibition, basically, type bottle. So, and this is another one. I couldn't believe how many things I couldn't find in my documents or my spreadsheet, because I keep, like I said, good records. But this bottle, I had listed it for $75. I don't think it sold for that, but I do think that it sold for more than $50. So I think I took a best offer, and I can't remember the exact price that I took on this one. But yeah, so keep an eye out for some of these Prohibition or pre-Prohibition bottles. Yeah, so I'm trying to read what it says, because there was something that really led me to think I should really get this bottle. Okay, maybe the bell is from the church. That's a possibility. You know, that's a possibility. That might make more sense. Okay, now, here we go. Okay, the last one you guys have seen before. I know, if you've been around for a little bit. This cat, all right, and so some of you know that this one sold for a lot. This cat I picked up in auction, and it was this hard, like, sort of like one of those sawdust type stuffed cats, almost like a stiff type, and it smelled funky too. But it was just so awesome. I felt like I had to get it, and I waited for the buyer on this one. I listed it for $500 because I was just really confident. But I'm glad that I did. I took a best offer of $250 for this Siamese cat. I think it's really awesome, but it is a bit unusual because yeah, it was kind of smelly and kind of weird and a little creepy, some people thought, you know, because it's like staring right at you know, kind of mangy looking, and I don't know, he did look a bit mangy. Yeah, poor thing. But anyway, he sold, so fiend, sold for $250. I think the lighter was for candles. I mean, it would make sense, right? But like the bell part could have been like to snuff the candle out, but there was a bell in it. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, the cat was, yeah. I was kind of sad to see him go, but oh well. All right. Okay, so yeah, once again, if you're watching this now or if you're watching this later, come back if you're watching now and leave a comment in the comment section letting us know what was one of the most unusual things that you picked up to sell. You know, I really believe in trusting your gut when you see something, even if it's bizarre. You know, take a chance and see if you can get what you think you can get for it. And I'm linking some videos up there for different, you know, free things to sell or trash to cash, that kind of stuff. Okay, thanks for coming to hang out with me, you guys. I really appreciate it. How tall is it? The cat, he was, what was he, like 12 inches tall? Yeah, 12 inches tall and about 8 inches wide was how big he was. So he was a good size, you know, he was like so. He was pretty cool, right? Okay, again, thanks so much for coming to watch, you guys. And if you're new here, welcome. I would love, love, love to have you subscribe. Go down there and hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Bye.